This is Maggie. I'm looking towards the future to Pluto transiting into Aquarius. Yeah, it's exploring dark matter. It's going to be, it's going to be very, very interesting. And I've been researching different articles, and the one I liked the best was by Anne Whitaker from Scotland. I believe she wrote in Mountain Astrologer. So, yeah, there was another one that was talking about sex spots, because Pluto rules Scorpio, so that was where his was going. And so, but I liked hers the best, that could be a possibility as well. But, so she's talking about this extremely large telescope, the biggest in the world that's being built. It's actually started in 2017. It's the European Southern Observatory. I haven't really even heard of it until now. It's in northern Chile, in the Atacama Desert. And so it's going to be like stellar archaeology, exploring worlds of dark matter, trying to find habitable zones to live in, new Earths. Because Aquarius is all about science, and Pluto would be dark matter, maybe exploring, zipping through black holes. And so I'm going to quote her because, I did post this on my Facebook page, to give her credit. But the ELT, I guess that's the name of the extremely large telescope. That's what they call it, the ELT. That's hilarious. The biggest scientific challenges of our time, and aim for a number of notable firsts, tracking down Earth-like planets and other stars, habitable planets where life exists, and the holy grail of modern astronomy. Yeah, so stellar archaeology, I think she came up with that, in nearby galaxies, as well as making fundamental contributions to cosmology by measuring the properties of the fixed stars. That is exciting. That brings me to Alice Bailey, her esoteric astrology books. I mean, she talks a lot about the Great Bear, and so that's probably what we're going to be getting into, a lot of the deeper astrology of the future. Probably the nature of dark matter and dark energy, and planning for unexpected, new, and unforeseeable questions that will surely arise. So, what's interesting is the first time they're going to use it, they're planning it. It's actually right in tune with when Pluto goes into Aquarius. They're planning it on, I believe, March 24th. I think that's the one. March 28th. Wait, let me just see. The first use was, anyway, I believe it was March 24th. So I looked up the ephemeris, the transits of Pluto. Pluto's been on my mind. And it's been on my mind for a couple of weeks now, and I've been wanting to look at it. And so in 2023, took some notes, Pluto goes into Aquarius from Capricorn in 2023 on, March 24th, excuse me, March 24th, 2023, and then through June 12th, 2023, and then it retrogrades into Capricorn, and then all the rest of the year, and then January 22nd, it goes back into Aquarius. We'll stay there. We'll stay there for a while. So Pluto, it's a 20-year transit. The last time we had this was 2044, I think. Yeah. Or the 44, probably 1944. I'm not going way out in the future. Yeah, it had to be 1944, the 20-year transit. So yeah, it corresponds with, you know, major historical events, but you can look those up, you know, like, but mostly I was very, very excited by her article, Ann Whitaker. Yeah. So of course it's going to be about technology, science, scientific exploration, also dark matter in the web, you know, and people already, you know, already are being replaced by bots. So yeah, artificial intelligence, like Elon Musk was all worried about. He must have been looking. He's such a genius. Yeah, he must have been looking way. But the ELT, Extremely Large Telescope, in 2024. Yeah, it doesn't give the exact date, but that's the Pluto transit right there. So it could be for, you know, Aquarius is a humanitarian sign. It's all about humanitarian, but it could be used for good or bad. And so, you know, what we're doing now, all the massive, massive changes we're undergoing with Pluto in Capricorn, will come to fruition in Pluto in Capricorn, and you know we're going to have such advanced technologies and exploration of dark, dark holes and black holes and dark matter, and you know both scientifically and technologically, and we just have no idea, but because it's a humanitarian sign, we want to use it for the good, not for the bad. And so it has corresponded with some historical events that were not so good. You know, I'm not going to quote them all now, but you can kind of look up Pluto's transits and see. I think one of them might have been the French Revolution, or one of them might have been the Revolutionary War. Yeah, so different, really, because Plutonian events can be like, Pluto could get little Scorpio, it could be like bombs. It's anything digging underground, digging coal. It could be, you know, the oil industry, because Pluto is just unearthing. It's unearthing. It's the Lord of Scorpio, so it's digging deep. You know, it could be. I think Elon Musk had an idea of tunneling. Yeah, that would be Pluto. You know, tunneling all under the Earth. But I don't know. That's such a great idea. But should the Earth be destroyed or something? Which is why we'll probably be looking for other planets to inhabit. You know, habitable planets. Which may be way beyond our galaxy. And this new telescope, right now I think the biggest one is probably in Hawaii, I'm not sure. But may be able to find some, you know, with Earth, and I mean with water and air. Or if not, you know, technology will be so advanced that we could, we could bring it with us. But yeah, you know, but it does rule. I know somebody who had a Scorpio. He worked on the bomb squad. I mean, it was such a Scorpio career, you know. So it doesn't have to be a bomb, but it's archaeology, digging for mystery. Scorpio's all about mystery. It wants to get to the truth, to the bottom of the matter. Aquarius is extremely scientific. Galileo, you know. So where it will take us, it's like Star Trek, you know. Where it will take us, yeah, we really don't know. We really don't know. And when Pluto shifts from Capricorn to Aquarius in 2024, begins a long trine aspect to the 1892 Neptune-Pluto conjunction in Gemini. More air. And the next Uranus-Neptune conjunction, that sounds really scary, is in 2165. That's mind-boggling. I can't even comprehend if we'll even be on this planet. Then we may, have that conjunction in other worlds that we've been exploring. Uranus, Neptune. Uranus is science. I mean, it's the ruler of Aquarius. Neptune is the ruler of Pisces, and it's nebulous. It's very nebulous. So in 2165, it will take place in early Aquarius. So it's going to be there a long, long time. Their first meeting in air for 1,000 years. 1,000 years. And we're going to have the eclipses in air 2020, back to where we are now. In 2020, right now they're still in Cancer Capricorn, but they will be on the Sagittarius Gemini polarity axis. So, yeah, I love the bold way she put it, probing the nature of dark matter and dark energy. So the dark energy, planning for the unexpected, new, and unforeseeable questions. Dark energy could be literal, or it could be, like negative energy, like, let's hope it's not dark energy used, for a negative means. And let's hope it's just exploring dark energy, like black holes, and maybe making the dark web safer. That would be a good way to dig into technology. There's just so many ideas, and it's going to be really exciting. I am going to be doing a lot more research on this. I just really wanted to point to this astrologer. I believe she lives in Scotland. And I really, really appreciated her writing. Yeah, the one about sex spots I didn't even read the whole thing, but yeah, he was getting that from Pluto and Scorpio, definitely. And there were a couple other ones I looked at, but hers is the most articulate, and the way she wove a web, linking the what is it called? The Great Big Telescope. What is that called again? Anyway, European Southern ESO, European Southern Observatory. Yeah, the ELT. The ELT. Why is it called the ELT? I don't know. Stellar Archaeology. It had a funny name, anyway. But, extremely large telescope. That is hilarious. Whoever thought of that name? Extremely large telescope. ELT. That's really hilarious. Whoever named that. But yeah, I can't wait to see this. If you link this with Alice Bailey's Astrology of the Future, and she talks a lot about especially the Big Bear and the Little Bear and the planets behind the moon that are as yet unknown. And she talks about just all kinds of interesting stuff. I really recommend her book, Esoteric Astrology. The Rays, Alice Bailey's The Rays, which I'm very, very, very slowly getting through. She is so deep that I believe at this time that a lot of her material will be understood or begin to come to light. Maybe we'll begin to discover these these planets behind planets that, we can't see now. And every time, with Pluto, it's more on a collective level, not so much on an individual level, collective changes, because it's such an outer planet and it's a long-term 20-year transit. So it's on a collective level that we all change, transformative changes take place. So I hope they're positive changes, because, and there will be a conjunction, Pluto-Jupiter conjunction, so that will be interesting as well. And it hasn't been a Pluto-Jupiter conjunction, I don't know how long. So I'm just kind of rambling on. I'm just going to end this extremely large telescope. It just, if you can think of any scenarios, I mean, there's going to be so many, like sci-fi and conspiracy theories and spying, especially, spying would definitely be Pluto and Aquarius, spying through technology. But it could also be scientific advances through technology. It could also be, I don't know, about the coal and oil industry, where they totally advance from that, totally be removed from that by this time. So you can speculate all you want. You guys have any speculations? I would love to hear that. Any insights? Because my first thought was Pluto and Aquarius sounded kind of, it's a dark planet, let's face it. If Pluto, of course a lot of people have Pluto on their sun, but like Pluto was on my dad's sun, he passed away. But some people just have very powerful personalities, so Pluto's on their sun, So it's transformative in one way or another, and it can be used for good or for bad, so let's hope. Probing dark matter and dark energy, that's the way to go. I think that's the way to go. Yeah. Anyway, I really respect her, Ann Whitaker. So if you'd like to read her article, I believe it's in Mountain Astrologer, or you could Google it, and I did post it on my Facebook page. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please like, subscribe, and share. And take care. I hope everyone's doing well during this quarantine that we're going through. So Lord knows, we might definitely need new planets by then, and I don't know how many people will be on the new planets already. For years they've been growing like seedlings and plants and everything to take to the new planets. So so anyway, just share your insights with me and how you think Pluto in Aquarius will manifest. It should be very, very mysterious. We're going to delve the mysteries of the universe and technology, and the whole thing, the bots against the humans, and that's what they're talking about. That's what they're talking about. But we could get control of it. So anyway, I'm not going to get out there with it. So anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. I do appreciate each and every one of you, and take care, especially during this isolation time with the COVID-19 virus. It's just getting worse and worse, and I'm just totally quarantined. I won't even go to the store. Luckily, I have my daughter go to the store, like only if we absolutely need something. And I do have those masks. I do I forget what they're called. They're the good masks that everyone's looking for. But I bought them because I live in California. We have so many wildfires, And I do have asthma, so I bought them for the fires, fire season, to wear. So luckily I had some on hand, they're really hard to put on, they're really tight. I fog up my glasses, but yeah, so I kind of got on a tangent on that one, but it should be very interesting. Yeah, definitely we're going to be doing some time traveling. Anyway, take care.